So guys, it's your favorite day, it's my favorite day, it's everybody's favorite day except the Fire Nation. It's Podcast Monday. Woo! So, happy, Eclipse Day? 2017. For people who don't know, today there was an eclipse. It's pretty cool. If you're gonna see it, I've heard there's another one in about 7 years. But other than that, some news. So Yu-Gi-Oh news. First off, I've been gone for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, technical difficulties, but hopefully nothing blows up today. Topics of this week. We're going to talk about the Mega-Tin spoilers for the Mega-Tin, which of course is coming out this weekend. YCS Toronto preview, an event also happening this weekend, and also some decks, looking over some decks. But first, the heck is that? Well, so this Yu-Gi-Oh! August sweepstakes. Typically do it every month. So this month's prize, you get the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Art of the Cards art book and the set of the Mega-Tin, 1 Yugi, 1 Kaiba. Estimated value, everything is $80. You can enter just by putting your birthday, your email, where you live, or state where you live, United States, whatever. You know how to click this. There's always rules. You have to be 13 and over, etc., etc. You can read it there. To enter this contest, which ends in about 3 days, go to www.yugio.com/sweepstakes with an S at the end of /AUG-2017. So good luck. So Mega-Tins coming out this week. Spoilers been floating around, so let's go over secrets to supers as well as some rares. These spoilers, of course, were seen from Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook page. Shout out to them. Going through this list, for the secrets, we have Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, Drowning Mirror Force, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Dark Magical Circle, Cosmic Cyclone, Magician's Navigation, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Totally Awesome, Dimensional Barrier, Zodiac Broadbull, Zodiac Trident, Zodiac Barrage, Foolish Burial Goods, Full Force Virus, and Sea Monster of this does. Some interesting secrets to look for. Winter Cherries is really good in the mirror matchup. Kind of a caution. We see a lot of zoo reprints. That's gonna bring the value really down. But at the same time, we're almost at the new ban list, the Konami ban list, stating that we should get one around mid-September. So a lot of fingers are pointing to Zodiac getting hit somehow. With Brawl maybe going to 1-0, Barrage going to 1-0, Dragon go to 1-0. So Winter Cherry is really good in the Zoo mirror match, but again, it's a bit of a caution in terms of getting the Zoo stuff, just because the ban list is almost here. Otherwise, Ghost Reaper is still a really good card in general. ABC is gonna make a splash in the Circuit Breaker due to Desperado Dragon, or whatever it's called, the tuner. You can see it play with that. Other things, I can't really think off the top of my head. But yeah, that's a good card. Drowning Mirror Force, one of the stronger Mirror Forces. When your opponent monster declares a direct attack, shuffle all attack position monster your opponent controls into the deck. Essentially, war wipe without proccing the destruction effects. Twin Burst is meh. Like, even with regular Blue Eyes, they don't really play it. Dark Magical Circle, a good reprint for people who want to play Dark Magicians. Cosmic Cyclone and D-Barrier, although they're good reprints, it's a bit of caution. Have you seen OCG, the structure deck for that's coming out next month or November? They reprint these cards. So if you want to hold off, you can. But otherwise, you still get Cyclone and D-Beer. The value is going to go down maybe like $5-10. Maybe more. We'll see. Other than that, Foolish Burial Goods maybe. But everything else is... Oh, Totally Awesome's pretty good too. But until we get the Water Link and Circuit Breaker, Frogs... True Pure Frogs or Paleo Frogs, we might not see that much play. But I've seen people play True Draco draw frogs. Totally Awesome's in there. You might see playing that. Again, just the value is going to decrease. But these are the secrets. In terms of the Ultra, we have Dragon Spirit of White, the White Stone of Ancients, Lecter Pendulum, the Draco Overlord, Stardust Sith, Divine Dragon, Masterpiece True Draco Slayer, True King Agnaziv, the Vanisher, the Fire one, Shiranui Solitaire, Block Dragon, Floodgate Trap Hole, True King Bopertros, the Falter, Metaphors Merillium, right here, Zodiac Thoroughblade, Odd Eyes Raging Dragon, Zodiac Tiger Mortar, and Dark Contract with Entities. Again, Zodiac cards, this is right at $1. It'll just go down in value. Good if you want to play a zoo, but again, we're in that weird time period, maybe like 2-3 weeks, where Banlet might come out and hit zoo in some way. What else? Blue Eyes reprint. Dragon Spirit White, not bad reprint. I don't believe in reprint before. White Stone of Ancient was reprinted in that legendary deck with the Kaiba Yugi Joey. This is not Masterpiece, the True Draco Slayer King, the one that's unaffected, so try not to get confused by that. True Kings, we might see, like, they're going to be good just for True King dinosaurs. But again, if trends follow, OCG, diagram will get hit. True Kings, mostly we'll see maybe just the fire one. The water one is going to be harder to proc dinosaurs, especially the fact that they run no waters. And the only way they pop it was through diagram or through another True King. Shiranui Solitaire, a solid pick. A solid card for Vendred's new archetype. It's going to see some stronger play, maybe in the future, due to the fact that it's getting more support in the future. As well as decks such as Light Sworn Zombies, just make Omega instantly by just having this card, etc. And Floodgate Trap Hole. Card really good against Zoo matchup, just due to the fact that you flip them face down, they can't XYZ. Maybe other matchups in the future, which are XYZ dependent, or something else. But those are the Ultras. For the Supers, we have Pre-Preparation of Rites, Priestess Eyes of Blue, Magician of Dark Illusion, Magician's Rod, Toon Dark Magician, Metamorphimation, Metaphors Fusion, Metaphors Combination, Paleozoic, the one of these three little twos. Oh, hey, Matt Master. Long time no see. We have the Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Launch, Full Metaphors Fusion, Paleozoic, the other one that searches, I can't really say it, Zodiac Rapier, Whiptail, and True King Listigoth. Some really good supers in here. Pre-preparation of rights, again for Vendred, just due to the fact that they're getting more support in the future. Who knows what other ritual structure archetype might come. But it's also good in Herald and was it? Yeah, Herald Wild and Back and other. Man, I'm drawing blanks right now. Some more Magician reprints, just in case you can get it yet. Metaphors. There are some Metaphors decks still running out there. Metaphors Goki, for example. So we might see those be in play, but we'll see. Again, Zodiac, the Caution. Lift of God's a really good reprint due to the fact that dinosaurs, if it mirrors the OCG, there's a really strong card in that deck. Just due to the fact that all the Earth targets, and even with one diagram, Lift of God most likely will go off. Oh yeah, just the fact that opening packs are pretty fun. I forgot to mention the promos. The promos, of course, we get Proxy Dragon, what was it? Paw Desires. Those are the two ones that they're both in both tins. That's pretty cool. So like in the other promos, I can't really think off the top of my head. Was it Nethys is one I believe in Yugi, but we'll actually go through it in a bit. In terms of rares and commons, some notable rares being reprinted. We have Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju, the Super Anti Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogaron. So this is the only kaiju being reprinted in this set. And we also have Borbo, again, Zoo, watch out. And Lost Swing up being a really strong trap card. Target when face a special summon monster on the field. It has its effects negated. Also, its original attack points have. If your monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck while this card's in the grave, except during the damage step, you can set this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Yeah, the easy to find Paul Desires. I wish I didn't spend that $100 on those play sets a long time ago. And the good part is Paul Desires, we see a resurgence in play due to the fact like Zoo, I believe ABC is playing it at OCG, so we might see it here too. Just due to the fact it's going to be third, and God, when it was at this peak. In terms of the commons, we have Gofu. Gofu hasn't been hit yet, so you can do shenanigans such as the double expire to the Hotugger or any other combos similar to that. Fairy Tale Snow, it was a short print originally. Super now and OTS being a common, hopefully it's gonna be a lot easier to find. The price, or it's like $1, maybe a little less. If only we can probably get 3. If only. Ram and the Zodiac combo. Again, Zodiac being the strongest deck here as of right now, but the ban list just creeping in some sooner or later. And Lightsworn Judgment. I just put it here because I like Lightsworn cards. And the only thing I remember it was a short print a while back. This is just a troll one. Don't worry about that one. Those are some cards you might want to look out. Some other notable mentions. Majority of the Metaphor stuff is going to be in there. Some other Blue Eye stuff, but that's pretty much all I got for that deck. Or 10. Coming out this Friday. You could get it from Project CCG. Hit us up on Facebook for the deals. Otherwise, we are Project CCG and CCG Player, Amazon and eBay. Other sponsors of this week: Ultimate Guard, pretty good deck box. Ultra Bro, pretty good sleeves. Water, because your boy be thirsty. Oh yeah, another thing that no spirals or Subterra is being reprinted in here. Kind of odd. Not really, because Cosmos wasn't reprinted in the last Mega-Tin, and they didn't come out to like the gold, such as Dr. Story being reprinted in gold and etc. So next topic. Let me close this before it quit on me. YCS Toronto is this weekend. Kind of crept on a lot of people. Oh, just me. August 26th, 27th. Going to be on the Metro Toronto Convention Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Some quick notes. The series pre-reg is on the 25th. The main event is 26th through 27th. The location of the tournament, Metro Toronto Convention Center, 222 Bramner Boulevard, Toronto, Ontario, MV, I don't know what this is. M5V3L9, Canada. Hall G, South Building Level 800, what? No, that's cool. There will be security personnel and local police on site, so that most likely means they're going to do a bag check, similar to what they did in Nationals and other YCS events. Of course, you need a deck list. You can register pre-reg from 3 to 7 on that Friday, or 8 to 9:50 on the 26th, which is the Saturday after. If you pre-reg, you would not need to show up and register on Saturday. It's just simply to show up. That's it. So here's the mini schedule. Prizes. So, of course, this is a new regional season. We have new cards. This year's Ultra YCS prize card is going to be number 89. Diabolus, the Mind Hacker. Let's actually look at that quick. Copy. So it's a ranked 7 dark type, 28 attack, 12 defense, a psychic. You need 2 level 7 monsters to make it. You never have? YCS, pretty fun, pretty big. Siphons are really fun there. You don't know what's gonna happen. Side events, the main events. It's complicated. You have to be ready both mentally and physically, just due to the fact that most times goes to 9-10 rounds day 1. Then day 2 is another like 3 to 2 rounds. Then top 32 cut. But that's one of those, you just have to be prepared for that. And just be mentally ready. Some tips, if you've never been to YCS, and tips if you're going to the first time, please bathe or put deodorant on. Jeez, dude. Like, we're there from like 9 to 10 most times. The room's gonna smell bad if you don't. Please, just take a shower and put deodorant on. Also bring water and food. Concessions are pretty expensive. $4 for a bottle of water. If you want it, I guess, but you can just bring some at home or just bring a water bottle. Most of the times there's water fountains there. Bring snacks, just due to the fact that you're going to be there for most of the day. And that there's typically no lunch breaks during a YCS. But I digress. I'm going through the prize card. Number 89, Diabolus. Once returned, you can detach one material from this card. Look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one monster from it face down. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle, you could target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it face down. If a card your opponent owns and possesses face down while you control this card, except during the damage step, you could banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down equal to their face down banished cards. You can only use this effect once per turn. Oh, yeah, they did Pegasus challenge with Nats. Zoo and True Drago got wrecked. They made it so all your XRZs are sent to the grave. You can't tribute summon. It was ridiculous. It was hilarious too. Typically, Pegasus challenge for Nats YCS is a bit harder, just due to the harder getting that turnout. It needs, I believe, 8 to 16 people. I'll double check in a bit. Yeah, that's the new prize card. First place gets a trophy. Paid travel accommodations to Worlds. Nats next year. A PlayStation 4 Pro 1TB system. A VIP status for Worlds. Nats. Top cut mat and 30 US points. Second place gets a super one. Without the paid accommodations. Third place also a super. You can read from here. Again, here's the promo card. God. I wish that was the case. We have to wait 4 years for a reprint. Well, the problem is Blood Memphis, since like 2010 or 11, hasn't been reprinted yet. Please, Konami. It's my only dream. But typically, prize cards do get reprinted. We saw a bunch got reprinted in the Gold Series. Minerva just got reprinted in Battle of Legends. But Blood Memphis, I don't know why. Please, just reprint it for me. Just please. I digress. Tenants for the top cut. If 513 to 2048 duelists play, it's top 32. Otherwise, it's 2049. It's top 64 gets the top cut mat. So it's 25 Canadian dollars for entry. You get 5 booster packs. If you pre-register though, you get an attribute token. It's gonna be in the blind bag, so you get a 1 in 6 chance of getting an attribute. Could be fire, water, earth, wind, light, and dark. Oh yeah, and Session Sky Dragon. That was 2014, but I'm still butthurt about Blood Memphis because that was when I started playing like really seriously. Yeah. Previously, this was seen from Nats. If you were invite, you got this. I believe you also have an OCG, but it's easier to get there. So if you want to get your hands here and you don't want to pay like import taxes and stuff, pre-reg. Packs for prizing will be Code of the Duelist. So here's the breakdown. Most likely we'll get up to more than 513. Maybe more than 525, but that's a bit iffy. That's 10 rounds of Swiss. So that's 8 rounds day 1, 2 rounds day 2, then top 32 cut. How many duelists will be advancing? So if it's between 513 and 1024, it's top 128 duelist moves to day 2, meaning you need 16 point minimum. What's that? X21, I believe. Yeah, you can be out there. Top 16 is a single elimination. You bring. If I've never been to a YCS, what should I expect? Being there the whole day, unless you scrub out. Then you play side events, you go eat while your friends at the main event. You come back, they're still not done. By the time he's finished, all the restaurants close. There, of course, there's Dragon Duels. They can do that. Oh, there's a bounty this year. That's the plan. Whatever the next YCS of West Coast, that's the plan. Just bring Turbo, various stun Turbo, and sit on stupid stuff. So bounties, if people don't know, basically certain duelists, they're considered a bounty. They'll be marked by having a lanyard. They'll have a number of packs. Basically, if you beat them, you get X amount of packs from them. But if they keep winning, they just get more more packs. So like, if you get a bounty later on, you're gonna get a lot more packs than you get from the beginning. Like I mentioned earlier, there's no meal breaks, so there's no lunch break. So try to eat snacks in between rounds, preferably healthy ones. Trail mix, it's pretty good, energizing. There looks like they're gonna do a side event where just teach people how to play. It's gonna be so it's tier 2, so that means 40 minutes, 5 turns if time is called in Swiss. In terms of the public events, we have Battle City Tournament, $10, 60 player fight, winner gets a mat. Duelist League, $5, 8 players. I believe they get a card or a pack. I can't remember off the top of my head. Starter Deck Tournament, 8 players fights, $15. You'll get a starter deck for playing, which you get to keep, and if you win, you get a starter deck mat, like full rubber one. Structure deck similar, $15. You'll get a structure deck you get to keep. You get to keep. And a structure deck mat. Ultimate Duelist Series, $10. It's pretty much you get points for Ultimate Duelist Series. Win a mat, $10 for 8 players fight against win a mat. Just win a mat. Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, 16 player, 10 player fight, $10. You win a mat. Dragon Duels for the under 12. Attack of the Giant card. It's similar to a tournament, so it's most times 64 or 128 cap. You just play out single elim, I believe. And then whoever wins gets a giant card, which I don't think they revealed yet. Generation duels, you get to play with a specific ban list per generation, such as Original, GX, 5Ds, V-Arc, Zexo. I don't believe there's a current one yet. Oh, let's actually look. Let me look, because I believe they keep some of their packs. Let me just double check. Because I know my friend won, like, back YCS Anaheim. He beat a Brilliant Hunter, was a bounty, and he got a lot. Oh, by the way, most of the times these packs are turbo packs. So by the end of the tournament, if it's a 10-round tournament, in theory, if the bounty never lose, they will get 40 packs for themselves. At the start of each round, 4 packs will be removed from the bounty's total, placed in the bounty pile. If the bounty duelist wins, he'll or she will receive 2 packs from the bounty and leave the rest in the pile. If he loses, however, the bounty loses, the opponent claims all the packs in the bounty pile. So basically, if you start off, there's 4 in the pile. Bounty wins, he keeps 2. Next round, puts another 4, etc., etc. So each round he'll get 4 packs. But that bounty, in terms of, if he goes 9 rounds undefeated, that's about, what, 32 packs or something like that? And then he loses, you get all those 32 packs, and they get like the 4 or 2, whoever they get left over. You get the lanyard. Oh, only people who pre-reg gets the bounty, but most times it's stronger players. YCS Anaheim, I remember it was Blair Hunter. I believe Billy Break was one a while back. So going back to the side events, some other side events we have the 3v3s and school tournament, which it's not really that popular due to the fact that, I don't know, it's hard to get people from the same school to be on the team, or enough people. Other events, we have regional qualifiers. Winning this gets you an invite. You get the 2018 World Championship qualifier invite, the regional deck box, and the regional game mat. This year's game mat, this season's game mat is a Topic Bomber Dragon. Revolver's card from having a blank of what the anime is called. The latest anime, V-Rains. Wow. If you want to read more, you can just look on the website for www.card.com/events/YCS-Toronto_FAQ.mtml. So here's our UDS points. How to earn UDS point at the event. Yes, this is why I also believe we need dual academies. Because apparently people think that they could just tribute 2 monsters, summon Dark Magician, your opponent has no board, attack for game. I hate that commercial. And one more quick note, this event will not be streamed. Accommodations, travel, it's near the end, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there'll be around online coverage. So it was mostly the Konami blog. So they'll just do like the photos and stuff and somewhat of the analysis, but you can't really see the plays as they go or watch it. So it's just like you can just leave and come back and there'll be some sort of update. But that's it for YCS Toronto. Good luck to all the players playing. Good luck to our friend Simo. I'm pretty sure he's going for this event. And he's going to do something no one's ever done in what I know for Yu-Gi-Oh! History. But decks. So we're beginning regional season. YC is around the corner. So we're gonna see what decks are doing well as of right now. So let's go through the first deck. If I can find it. Where was it? So this deck was from Seattle, 5th place. This is a surprise hitter, Chris Watson from Seattle. This is Seattle Regionals. I got this deck from House of Champs. He took 5th place at Regionals using Lightsworn Zombies. So going through the deck quick, we see 1 Giant Rex, 1 Trick Clown, triple Lone Fire Blossom, double Paraplant Scorpio, 1 Darling Thing Cobra, 1 Dandelion, 1 Spore, triple Gofu, triple Ghost Ogre, 1 Maxi, triple Fairy Tail, 1 Level Eater, 1 Mathematician, triple Mizuki, triple Shiranui Solitaire, 1 Shiranui Spirit Master. Sorry, best deck, Yosenju Demise. That's still pretty good. You don't need to worry about links. What was it? 1 Garnet, 2 Raidens, 2 Raikou Lightsworn Fighter, Twilight Storm Fighter, 2 Unizombie, 2 Wolves. For the spells, triple Brilliant Fusion, double Recharge of the Light Brigade, 2 Solar Recharge, 1 Foolish Burial, triple Chalice, 1 1-for-1, triple Paw Desires, 1 Regeki, 1 Soul Charge, 2 Twin Twister, 1 the Grass Look Screener, and 2 Left Arm Offerings. For the side, we see 2 Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, 2 Effect Veiler, 1 Time Maiden, 2 Zephyron the Time Lord, 2 Enemy Controller, triple Zombie World, 1 Solemn Scolding, and 2 Solemn Strikes. For the extra deck, we see 1 Gem Knight Seraphonite, 1 the Code Talker, 2 Firewall Dragon, 1 Gaia Saber the Lightning Storm, Shadow, 1 Ib the World Chalice Priestess, 1 Angel of Sephira, 1 Bales, 1 Black Rose, 2 Omegas, 1 Daigusto Emerald, 1 Minerva, 1 Zodiac Broadbow, and 1 Zodiac Chakanai. So going through this is a bit different than most Lightsworn zombie decks we've seen. He includes a synchro plant engine, which includes the Spore and the Dandelion. Dandelion, when sent to field of grave, you get token. Spore, when it's in the graveyard, you can bash 1 other plant, and special summon it gets the level increase. So you can so you can bash the Lone Fire and it becomes a level 4 tuner. Now, my master in chat says no JD. So we see a lot of this nowadays. JD has fallen out of favor just due to the fact that you can make Minerva easily or go for a rank 4 or in this case Synchro Link oriented version where you have better control of the board, making double mega, ripping cards to hand, and just going back to the main monster zones a really key part in this deck. And typically JD's a bit harder to play, considering the fact that you need to hit 4 Lightsworn. Sometimes it's the card, sometimes you mail the JD, and the only way to recur it is either through monster reincarnation, beckoning light, which are subpar in this current meta. Also, due to the fact that there's a lot of destruction prevention. We saw Zodiac being the rise, and with that, we see cards such as My Body as Shield being played. We're seeing Pianissimo being played more. Top of my head, target one monster. Its original attack becomes a 100 attack, but can't be destroyed by card effect or battle. That protects Giant, and Giant will pop JD. That's 1,000 life points gone from you, and he pretty much has a safer. I mean, his board's still fine. Yes, Twilight Sworns do count as Light Sworns, just due to the fact that the last part, the Light Sworn's still in the name. It's similar to X Sabers considering. Wait. Double X Sabers as X Sabers, or DDD monsters as DD. If that makes sense. Giant Rex, if this card's banished, you get special limit through banish through, Snow. It's free level 4 that you can use for food for tuner or synchros. Lone Fire to get the Predator Plant, just go for the Brilliant Fusion combo. Gofu, you use Gofu and, what's the token actually? Token's Dark. So typically, for the Gofu's combo, you need 2 Link Spires, but in this case, it looks like he's just using the token to make Gaia Saber instead. Just needs 2 monsters. Or sorry, 2 plus monsters. So Gofu and the token itself will make Gaia Saber, which is a down, left, right link. So another quick Ibis, 2 monsters with different types and attribute. Because you have variety, you have the Twilight Sworn or the Zombie to Light Sworn. This link card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Your opponent cannot target this link card with card's effects. If a monster this card points to would be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. If this card's you can spend no one. So this is as protection. So you can make the Gaia Saber, then make the World Chalice below it just to protect monsters such as Minerva, if you need to, or Angel Zephyra. Angel Zephyra, we don't really see that much play of, but this is looking promising. 2, 4, 6. I believe this is a level 8 light, 28 attack, 23 defense. 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. Non-tuner monster. This card gains 100 attack for each of your opponent's banished cards during the standby phase of the next turn after this card is banished. Special summon this banished card. We'll use this effect once per turn. So, in sense, you can also recur this with Fairy Tale Snow. BL's Undestructible. Again, as I mentioned, Omega. You play Omega in the extra deck monster zone, use effect, it'll come back in the main monster zone. In terms of the side deck, we see some typical stuff such as the Ash Blossom for the True Draco matchup, Effect Veiler, Rogue matchup, I believe. Zephyr for the True Draco matchup just because it dead risk of the back row. It'll shuffle all the back row so they don't proc. Zombie World, again, for True Draco. Time Maiden, if you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card can be treated as a 2 tribute for the tribute summon of the Time Lord. You can tribute this card to add 1 Time Lord with 0 attack from your hand, basically getting the Zephyr on faster. Strikes for the Zoo matchup, scolding for pretty much anything, just due to the fact that there is literally no back row. And all he can do is literally just take out Desires, put that in, and he'd be set. But yeah, 5th place, congrats to him. Interesting deck we got next. In Orlando, we have Abraham Jahal, 3rd place. Getting, 3rd place Orlando with Infernoid Zoo. So this is from Pro Play Games YouTube channel, shout out to them. Going through the deck quick, we see triple Fairy Tale Snow, 1 Yamasil, 1 Humongous, 1 Jirikiru, triple Ghost Ogre, 1 Max C, 1 Infernoid Tendel, triple Infernoid Decatron. Wouldn't it be better to play 3 Zafrion instead of having to search out the copy? Yeah, that makes sense, but thinking. Yeah, that makes sense. It's because the 2-1 ratio I'm thinking about right now. Did normal summon it? Just got but then it's about the same, to be honest. We have 2 Infernoid Deviati, triple Infernoid Hammer Deck, 2 Infernoid Hanunku, 2 Patrulia, triple Simitas, 1 CH, what double Ram, double Radpier, double Durblade, triple Whiptail, 2 Darko, 2 Econs, 1 Soul Charge, 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, triple Left Arm Offering, 1 That Grass Looks Greener, 2 Shuffle Reborn, 2 triple Twin Twister, 2 Tenki, triple Barrage, triple Void Vanishment, and 1 Void Face. Side we see triple Time Maiden, triple Zephion, triple Lullaby Obedience, triple Magic Deflector, triple Mirror Force. For the extra, we see 1 Mistress Radiant, 1 Dweller, 1 Broad Bowl, 1 Board Bowl, triple Broad Bowl, triple Chalkanine, triple Dryden, 1 Hammer Kong, and 2 Tiger Mortar. So, I mentioned earlier Elder Entity Nithless. I'll put this up quick. Coming out in the tins. This card actually saw play in the Fornoids in OCG. Summoning conditions aren't really the point. It's usually they use Void Imagination to send this as one of the materials. Oh, so if there's Void Imagination, it will send to make the Inferno Fusion. Inferno Fusion will banish 3 cards from the extra deck. This is typically one of the cards banished. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. It's a free pop. So you get that. You got the Omega, the Recycle. Those are typically some of the targets that were sent when Infernos were bigger and they had or an OCG when they were bigger and they had access to Nithless. We might be able to see play late with this coming out this weekend, but Fortnite there are some faults just due to the fact that you need a mill to just go off the first part, so you need that grass to proc. But because he's playing the the Zodiac engine, he can somewhat stall. So to make Trident just to stall until he can get the Inferno engine ready, or otherwise just do the regular Zoo stuff and OTK. Side deck, we see the Triple Maiden, Triple Zephion. This makes more sense than earlier, just due to the fact that you're now able to the 3-3 ratio. You're essentially speeding up getting the Zephion. Lullaby Obedience for the Zoo matchup, getting that Rapier or any other card. We see other cards similar to this in other decks, such as Red Pointer of the Lotus, just getting picking a card off your opponent's hand. Magic Deflector for the Zodiac matchup, True Draco matchup, stopping the field card, stopping cards such as Heritage to go off for the extra chibi summon or to draw, stopping True. Those are the only 2. Mirror Force, it's still a good board wipe in general. So congrats to him, 3rd place. And the last somewhat sleeper deck, if I can pull this up. We had Trickstars getting top 8. So I got this from Team Ghost's YouTube channel. Shouts to them. This is Hunter Evanson. You got Utah top 8 with Trickstars. Going through the deck quick, we see triple Trickstar Candina, triple Trickstar Lycrus, 1 Trickstar Lilybell, triple Wind Witch Ice Spell, 2 Wind Witch Glass Spell, 1 Wind Witch Snowbell, triple Drool and Lockbird, 2 Honest, 1 Maxi. For the spells, we see triple Trickstar Light Stage, triple Dark Room of Nightmares, triple Chain Summoning, 2 Contact with Dawn's 1000, and 1 Terraforming. For the trap cards, we got triple Trickstar Reincarnation, triple Disturbance Strategy, and triple Blazing Mirror Force. Quick note, 14 extra deck cards. I only counted 14. I might have missed something, but it looked like 14. We have the 1 Trickstar Holy Angel, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Chastel, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Samurai, 1 Rebellion, 1 Bahamut. Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be Nightmare Shark. Just pretend it's Nightmare Shark. 1 Cowboy, double Crystal Wing, double Clear Wing, and double Wind Witch Rebel. For the side, we see 2 Lava Golem, triple DD Crow, 1 Rekeki, 2 Dark Holes, 2 present cards, 2 Magical Cinders, and triple Recall. So yeah, 14 card extra deck. I might have missed something, but he mentioned in the profile video that he didn't really go to the extra deck much. Typically, he goes for the Wind Witch combo to make the Crystal Wing, and he made Nightmare Shark one time, but that's pretty much it. Going through the deck, Candina searches for the Trickstar card, so that's why you can see a Terraforming at 1, but he said in the future he wants to bubble up to 3 just to get it faster. Lycoris, it's basically the one where your opponent adds a card to your hand that gets 200 damage. And also the Quick Flick, where you can reveal this card to target one Trickstar you control, special summon that, and return the other one to your hand. One Lilybell, the combo typically, when this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can special summon it from your hand. So you Candina searches Lilybell effects, special summon it. Candina targets Lilybell. So you got 2 ways to burn your opponent. We'll buy with this one combo, yeah. Wind Witch combo, of course, you got the Ice Bell to Winter Bell to Snow Bell to make either Crystal Wing or Clear Wing or Winter Bell, and then use the Snow Bell with one of these two to make Crystal Wing. That's can be destroyed by card effects. Honest to protect these cards. Dark Room of Nightmare for the additional burn. Chain Summoning, get the additional summons. Contract with Dawn 1000. For people who don't know what it does, it's a continuous spell. When this card is activated, both player loses 1,000 life points, and if they do, each draw a card. All cards that are drawn while this card effect is applied must remain revealed. While a player's spell card in their hand is revealed by this effect, that player cannot normal/set monsters. You can only activate 1,000 contracts, in quotes, once per turn. So I'll just go through the Drill Lock combo. It's typically done through cards such as this, where they add the card. Disturbance strategy, your opponent shuffles their entire hand into their deck, then draws the same number of cards, or if they draw stuff like tank or use, let's say, Terraforming. After they resolve and they add the cards, so in this case for Disturbance strategy, they draw their 5 cards. Afterwards, there is a window where after that card, because this card resolves, there's a window. And in that window, you would the combo is, you would play Trickstar Incarnation Chainlink 1, and then Drool and Lockbird Chainlink 2. This is in response to the resolution. So resolving backwards, Drool and Lockbird sees that the opponent add the cards through Disturbance strategy, so it's all good. So it goes through, so they can't add any more cards. Then Chainlink 1 happens. Trickstar Reincarnation, they bash their entire hand. They can no longer draw cards just because Drool and Lock is now in effect. That's the key thing. Make sure, if you're playing this deck, have Drool and Lock be Chainlink 2. Otherwise, they'll still get the draw and it's the waste. But again, this is only after the resolution of your opponent adding a card. So after Terraforming, they get Diagram, Resolution, activate Reincarnation, and Drool and Lockbird. And then you got the Blazing Wing First Bird. Side deck, 2 Lava Golems, Generative Trident, whatever. It's 1,000 burn. DD Crow. You can hit the Chakanine target, what was it? Tiger Moor target, or any other things. Regeki Darko clear board. Present card, your opponent discards their entire hand and draws 5 cards. In a similar sense, you do that, and then you train Drool and Lockbird. But the guy said he didn't really like it, or it didn't really work out. Magical Cylinder. Again, this is a burn deck. If they hit themselves, you can't, if they hit themselves for 3k, they hit themselves for 3k for game. Recall, he says for game 3, when your opponent activates a monster effect, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Also, your opponent draws a card. I believe you can, I'm not sure if you can Drool and Lock to the fact that this is a counter trap. But yeah, congrats to him. Top 8. Let's go through everybody knows coming Zoo. So Zoo is still the strongest deck there is as of right now. So we have Sherport, Louisiana, Jeremy Cummings, top 8 True Draco Zoo. I got this from the ARG Facebook page. Shouts to them. Going through the deck quick, we see 2 Rapiers, 2 Ram, 1 Thoroughboy, 2 Whiptail, double Dynamite, the True Draco Fighter, triple Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, and double Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. The hand traps see Max C and double Ghost Ogre. For ourselves, we see triple Barrage, 2 Tanky, 2 True Draco Heritage. Yeah, that's the plan. Like, delete some of these decks afterwards. 2 Disciplines, triple Diagrams, triple Terraformings, 2 Pot Desires, 1 Regeki, 2 Twin Twisters, a True Draco Apocalypse, and 1 True King Return. For the side, we see triple Ash Blossom, triple Gamma Seal, 1 Dark Hole, 2 D-Bearers, 1 Heavy Storm Duster, 1 Imperial Order, triple Solemn Strikes, and 1 Warning. For the extra deck, we see the Broad Bowl, double Warble. Wait, 1 Warble, double Broad Bowl. I'll get this right someday. Triple Chugganine, triple Trident, 1 Hammer Kong, 2 Tiger Mortar, 1 Emerald, and 2 Mrs. Radiant. So we see with the introduction of links, a lot of True Draco players are playing more Draco cards than Zoo cards. In the past, we see more, it was like more Zoo oriented with like the one masterpiece diagram, but that's not the case anymore. Because of the limited space and loss of such things such as the Northern combo, where you draw so many cards, they just opt to you do the Zoo combo first, and if that goes wrong, they can go for the True Draco plays, and they have like diagram ready. Sorry, diagram. Cards such as True Draco Apocalypse, which pretty much is a shrink, and other recursions, and having Masterpiece ready, or Ignis Heat, which will bring out the spell cards, which is actually a thing to quick up in the mirror match. A lot of people bump up the Ignis Heat count just due to the fact that the interaction, if you have it and your opponent playing the same match, they sing True Draco cards into the field of the grave. You can then use Ignis Heat effect to get True Draco Heritage, activate Heritage at that point, because Ignis Heat effect states you can activate the spell or put it in your hand. So you activate True Draco Heritage and you draw out the cards because it's both players, True Draco's Field of the Grave. Other than that, it's pretty typical deck. We see the Heavy Storm Duster if you're going first to get rid of back row or additional back row hate. But that's pretty much it. And last but not least, we have from Team Ghost Utah, we have Jordan Venomon, Team Game Den. This is from Team Ghost's channel. He took second place with Zoo Kaiju. So we see double Duralblade, double Ram, triple Rapier, triple Whiptail. His Kaiju engine consists of Thunder King, Dagaron, Kamungus, and Gamma Seal. They had him trapped to see 1 Maxi, triple Ghost Ogre. We see triple Cyclone, triple Desires, triple Barrage, triple Tinky, 2 Internal Kaiju Slumber, 2 Shuffle Reborns, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Regeki, 1 Zodiac Combo, 1 Warning, and triple D-Barrier. For the side, we see triple Ash Blossom, triple Deflector, triple Econ, 2 Floodgate Trapple, 2 Pointer of the Red Lotus, 1 Heavy Storm Duster, and 1 Imperial Order. Extra deck, we see triple Trident, triple Chugganine, double Broad Bowl, 2 Tiger Mortars, 2 Hammer Kongs, 1 Warble, 1 Emerald, and 1 Mrs. Radiant. So you see in this deck, just due to the fact that there's not limited to all the True Draco stuff, he's able to put more cards in, such as the D-Bear for the Pure Zoo matchup. He has access to Shuffle Reborn, so just in case Rapier gets hit by Ghost Ogre when you use effect, you can bring it back and do your normal Zoo combo. One thing I'm a bit iffy about, 3 Desires. In theory, you want to see it, but a lot of times, like after, I think 2 is the perfect number, because like you could have it resolve twice to be fine. If you resolve it 3 times, something's really wrong. We got the Kaiju engine, so you got the Slumber, and you can just banish it to search for ways to get rid of Masterpiece the easy way. In terms of the side deck, Floodgate Trap Hole again for the Pure matchup or the Kaiju matchup mirror match. They can't XYZ if it stays down. Opponent Red Lotus, the same thought process. You look at their hand and you can just hit a card. But he said that he didn't really like it, and if he wanted to bump Heavy Storm Duster. So, pretty much conclusion, you're gonna see a lot of Zoo still, but there's a lot other hitter decks. Just have to know how to play around Zoo or True Draco. I didn't see any dinosaurs, although they won Worlds. They're not really. There's some limitations. You need that nuts board, and because of the availability of all the hand traps and such, it's a bit iffy at this moment. Other than that, Yeah, was it Heavy Storm Duster is really good. It's pretty much Twin Twisters without negating a card from your hand. And it says you cannot but conduct your battle phase. Do a turn, doesn't matter. It's a really good card, and it's only a rare. It's nuts. I think, but that's pretty much it for this week. Probably next week we'll see the aftermath of YCS Toronto. But that's pretty much it then. See you guys later.